Find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, Perfect Plex Radio. We about to go live on him. Mike Knoxxx. That's with 3 X's cause he's hardcore. Are y'all ready? We about to give y'all something special. You ready? Let's go! At the money, now you're raw, what you getting in? Perfect Plex Radio, got them listening. Mike Knoxxx, from Cena to The Rock, or whatever wrestler is hot. News and interviews, this a one-stop shop. Matter of fact, let me give you more choices. You can call in and be the voice with the voiceless. So what you waiting on? Let's get it cracking. Let's talk wrestling, that's enough rapping. Perfect Plex Radio. Simply, we about to give y'all something special. You ready? Let's go!
Waited long enough, man. What a year in professional wrestling. I mean, let's just be honest. Let's kick it off.
Previously on the Mike Knoxxx Show.
Any non-wrestling fan. Matter of fact, I'm gonna back that up. All right, because we're going in, Vaughn, into year 16. Right? It's my sweet 16. Okay? And I've done some things, but it's time to get bigger and better in 2025. He goes to SmackDown. Look how long ago this was. And he says, not just a liver spot. Not a chicken spot, not a dog spot, not my ball spot, but you can have my spot. And people were like confused, thrown into a tiffy. But no, not me. You know why not me, Vaughn? Y'all know why in the comments, comment below, let me know. You know why? Because the only thing that matters is Rock and Roman. When are you guys going to understand that? I digress. And then the best backstage segment this side of the Attitude Era. Look at you now. But wrestling fans next to my black people is the greatest community because y'all are all fucking stupid, crazy, and insane. And there's not a single word to describe the wrestling community.
Lose it, bite my tongue for no one. I put you on blast. So all the news channels, y'all can kiss my ass. Other YouTube or Google me, turn it up and play it. Cause many people thinking I just had the balls to say it.
Hold on here. Is it the barbershop? Is it the barbershop? Yes, it's the barbershop. Yeah. I mean, we can't talk straight in the barbershop. Then where can we talk straight? We can't talk straight nowhere else. You know, this ain't nothing but healthy conversation.
And we are live here, guys, on Unpopular Reviews channel, the Mike Knoxxx Show here on Unpopular Review as well. Welcome to the Mike Knoxxx Show, guys. Welcome to the program. We are trying some things out here differently today. So what we ask you to do is like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff in the chat. Let us know how you feel about today's This Week in Wrestling. What's going on, Fernando? What's going on, Charmaine? How are you people out there doing today? It's a lot to talk about this past week and the week that was professional wrestling. And simply because so much transpired, so much took place, I just feel obligated to have to talk about them all. So, hell, let's talk about it, y'all. First of all, as we jump into the week in wrestling, A lot of things took place. A lot of things took place to the point where, let's just say, Saturday night main events happening, right? Let's just say Cena put somebody through a table. Let's just say, they are who they are, and we let them off the hook. Who knows? Who knows these things, right? Who goes there in the world of professional? What's going on, Jennifer? How you doing, girl? Sis, how you doing? Very fun week in wrestling, Fernando. Let's predict Saturday night main event. All that and then some here coming up soon. Honeybee's running a little bit late. And so I want you to say, make sure you guys like, follow, subscribe, hit the bell notification. So that way when we go live, we are live. That's the stuff we're supposed to say, right, guys? That's the particulars. Let's get them out the way. And listen, we're not here back every night on a Monday at 6 o'clock, our new time. We finally narrowed it down, the job and all that stuff. Mondays, 11 a.m. Okay? I want to dedicate today's show to Mike Knoxxx II for graduating. All right? My miracle baby, 1 pound, 9 ounces, graduated high school. That's right, y'all. That's right. He graduated high school, and there could be nothing better than that. So let's give him a round of applause. All right. Let's give him that. He deserves it. He deserves it. So, congratulations to him, my wife, and all her emotions, things of that nature. He's in the world now, y'all. He got motivated for the graduation, y'all. Everybody talking about they going to colleges and they doing this. He's like, ooh, Dad, I'm motivated now. It's like, thank you, God. I've been there like, ooh, son, look at all these little pretty girls you could be with. And he's like, yeah, I don't care about that. I'm like, that's my boy. Nonetheless. But we're here to talk professional wrestling. So let's talk professional wrestling. What's going on, Jeffrey? How you doing, buddy? I see you in the chat hanging in, tuning out. So a lot to talk about in this week in wrestling. And so let's just go ahead and get that on the shelf and talk about that as we do that right here, right now. You put the comments up, it stops me. So you just stop that for a second. All right. It won't let me. Yeah, what's going on here? Guess we're doing trial and error here, people. Yeah, okay. Go back there. Let's go back where I was. I got it. When you do that, you threw me off when you did that. All right, there we go. All right, and let's focus. Let's talk about Saturday night's main event, if you will. All right, yeah, that's what it is. All the things got to be on the top. It's so confusing with this place. All right, here we go. So as we try something new, the weekend wrestling, y'all. We got Saturday night main event. It's coming. It's here. We're focused. We're excited. So, but I got to talk about this. All right. Now, maybe it's just me. Okay. And if you missed SmackDown show, they were welcome back this week as Dice Man made his triumphant return back to Unpopular Review. It was a lot of stuff that took place. Okay. And one of the things that took place that I absolutely loved, okay, about this entire thing was this Solo and Jacob moment. Let's go there for a second here. This right here was everything, people. This moment was everything to me, and I absolutely loved it 100%. I thought the Jacob Fatu and Solo moment. Listen, I don't know where y'all guys have been, okay, but it is great how Solo Shako acts, okay, right? Dice been pointed out a long time. I'm one of the people, right? People don't like to call fair, right? Or spade a spade. When you're second to something, if somebody notices something before you, it's okay to be like, okay. Everybody will be like, well, I thought it first. No. We're all wrestling fans, people. We all copy and paste this shit together, okay? That's what we do. But he was the first person I heard anyway, speaking about how Solo was acting on the microphone. When this man, come on, say it how you're supposed to say it. That was the best part of the whole week to me. I'm sorry. He said, now say it how you supposed to say it. Like, well, you know who your daddy is, son. You know who your daddy is. When you go on that bus, all you got is your brothers, and your daddy. Okay, if you ever watch Remember the Titans, okay? You know who your daddy is, son, okay? Absolutely loved it. Jacob takes the mic. Now what? Jeff Cobb's not his name now, right, guys? It's JC. Was that too confusing with Jacob Fatu and Jacob and Jeff Cobb? I mean, Jacob Cobb, I mean, whatever. JC is his name. They want to call him JC. That's their decision. But this interaction, because I'm going to go to Money in the Bank, which Solo does later tonight. He goes on to Money in the Bank. He gets to qualify for Money in the Bank, which we knew that was happening. Like Big Jim. I mean, can we really be mad if Big Jim don't win matches? Have you seen the stuff that Naomi puts up? Okay. That's all it matters. That's all WWE reply. That's all you got to do. And you can leave it, Dice, remember, because it's going to go away on its own. Give it time to give a chance to read it set that way. If it comes up, it'll fall off. But watching this, how could you not be entertained by Jacob and Solo Sikoa? Absolutely to me was a huge moment. I love this moment of the week. It stood out for me over almost everything that could possibly have stood out, and I absolutely loved it. Also, honorable mention this week. Now, we all saw R-Truth get his ass slammed through a table. We all seen R-Truth as Honeybee's trying to get in. Guys, I apologize. It took my attentions away for a second. But we see R-Truth like get put to the table. He's mad at he's not mad at John. He gets interviewed with Bad News Barrett. Everybody's like, oh, you should be mad at him. He's so R-Truth that he gets it and he doesn't, right? And this is what I love about this whole thing with R-Truth and Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, Tom Brady, the Goat Hill, Tupac Shakur, Cena, is that you can clearly see that he's going to push him there, okay? Yeah, he's going to push him there. And that's the part I'm loving about this story. And he's getting interviewed, said, if I can't get him to come around, everything he's ever done, this is what John, he's hustled, he's loyal, he has respect. He's like, are you delusional, R-Truth? He says, no, I'm not delusional. Y'all just can't see him. Like, oh, that was so fucking dope to me that it really set the stage. It really set the tone for everything that took place to me in SmackDown. And I absolutely, I can't even lie. Segments between R-Truth, I definitely like that. Listen, it was hilarious on so many levels. And because he is the guy that's seen the film, thing I can say about R-Truth, right? We say about everybody else. He didn't let that hair go, y'all. Like what would he be without it? I don't know, right? But more than half of it shaved off, okay? So how is those parts holding on? All right, and here's what I'm going to say about that. I recently watched, okay, a show called Forever on what's that shit everybody love? Netflix, okay? And on Netflix, in this show Forever that everybody loves, they have my man in there, and he's like, he just flips the script. And if you've ever seen This Is Us, 1 second his boy got cold hair, short hair. Next thing you know, it's long like tigers, right? And I'm sitting like, oh, they are in LA. I forget, not in my day, but I forget certain people of y'all, not me, not my people. If you were, I'd have made fun of you. Put weave in their hair, right? R-Truth, is that hanging? Is that dread weave? What has he got going on over there? Because I like to know as we welcome in Honeybee to the program here. What's going on, Honeybee? How you doing, girl?
Oh, shoot. Hold on. Let me see.
What happened to you? Muted?
I don't know. Hold on. I'm trying to
There you go. You're there.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you working now. Welcome to the program. Yes,
ma'am.
How you
Hi,
doing?
everybody.
Oh, you're here now.
Hate technology.
Welcome to the program.
Thank
so
you.
I started off, might be a wig, dude, or extensions. It can't be a wig. Half of his head is shaved off. It definitely ain't a wig. Okay. On that right there. But I do want to jump in, if I can, to the show. if you will, Honey B. What was your favorite part of the week? Because I'm really loving what Solo Sikoa has done with Jacob grabbing the mic. I love his, to me, opening up Smack. That I enjoyed SmackDown this week more than Raw because of that this past week. That's how much I thought SmackDown was a pretty good show. Even the main event match with Nia Jax, even though she lost, right? But we knew that was going to happen to everybody. But your takes on the weekend wrestling before we go ahead through the show.
Well, I only watched SmackDown because I don't watch the other show. So other than that, it was good. It was really good. I agree. I like the way they opened it up. I could see them splitting up soon. I could see Solo versus Jacob coming soon. Does that mean that we got to make what is it, Jacob face now? Is that where we're running into? Because Solo's been the bad guy, and now he's got the new what's his name, JC Mateo.
Yeah, JC. JC Mateo.
I know someone who doesn't like that name at all. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I tell you all the time, I'm excited to see where the storyline goes. We keep getting bits and pieces, and everything is good here. We might have a little shaky every once in a while, but I just want to see where it's all going to go. And I like Jacob being the champ, the U.S. champ. So
okay,
we'll see how this goes.
Let's get into this show, if you will, so to speak, Honey B, as we got new shit in here. Y'all see, we doing fancy shit around here, y'all. We doing fancy shit.
What's up, everybody? I see everybody in the comments. I gotta say hi.
But Saturday night's main event, Tiffany and Nia was fire. Absolutely. Saturday night's main event for me, it's this week, Honey B. That's the focus of today's show, focusing on the events of Saturday that's coming this week. And so because of that, we will be getting this match here. Wrong one. Right here, R-Truth and Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, Tom Brady, the GOAT, Hill, Tupac, Cena. Does Cena win this match? I say absolutely.
It's a non-title match, so no, he doesn't.
It's not non-title.
I read it was non-title.
I thought it said for the World Heavyweight Championship.
No, it's a non-title match.
Okay, title match or no title match, John Cena is not losing to R-Truth, even on Saturday night's main event.
What if he does? Because the title's not on the line. It gives him a reason to maybe break out of the heel Cena to go back to face Cena.
Too soon. He can't do it yet. He can't do it before Cody and them get back involved.
Okay. I see why you say that.
That's my thing. It has to be that.
Now what if they do what I say and then what? How you gonna feel after that?
I'll just be what it is. It's wrestling. People are wrong every day,
okay. Well then, okay, I get that. All right.
I'm supposed to let wrestling dictate what part of wrestling that I think is fair.
No, of course not. But you asked, and I said I think he's going to win because it's a non-title match. So there you go.
So, but no, I still think Cena wins this match. I think Truth does beat him, right? So if anything, maybe R-Truth comes out of his niceness, and as he said, I'm going to beat the hell out of, if I gotta beat it out of him, I beat it out of him. Maybe that becomes something that he does decide to end up doing in that manner. But no, overall, I think R-Truth loses this match. And events like the PLE card for free. Well, see, that's the thing for you young people, Matt. Let me just introduce you to a little something called television before there became streaming and PLEs. Saturday night main event's no different than might surprise and win. It's no different than a Clash of the Champions, right? Or for you AEW fans, a Bash at the Beach or whatever they called that shit you just had last Wednesday, right? That's what it is. So it's not even close, and it always has been where it gives you PLE quality matches. So I get what you're saying, but no, it's Saturday night main event. I'm gonna look more forward to a Saturday, typically, not the ones they've given us lately, to be fair. Right? Old Saturday night main events would probably have me more excited sometimes than a pay-per-view, right? Because it was supposed to be that one thing when they didn't have pay-per-views so frequently is what made Saturday night main events so great, is that when it came on, it was exactly what you're saying, Matt. It was the pay-per-view caliber, everything for that night. So times have changed, people have changed. So with that one for sure. But we also get the world title match, Logan Paul versus Truth wins by DQ. See, that's why I think Cena wins by DQ. right? That's how I think of that one. Change something here, Dice. I'm not liking how that one comes up. So I'm gonna go to this one from now on. There we go. All right. So that's who I think wins this match. I think Logan Paul versus Jey Uso. Here's my thing with this now, Honey Boo. I don't think Jey Uso loses.
Mm-hmm.
And because it's Saturday Night Main Event. I can't. I think they have Vaughn's the historian here. If it's changed on a Saturday night before, however,
not to know Logan Paul, he not.
See, a couple weeks ago, I can see Cena winning. R-Truth will put up a fight. I want to see. I can't not see that Logan Paul doesn't have a chance. That's my thing. For some reason. Mm-hmm. Well, have a chance to win it. They're not coincide with each other.
I mean, yeah, but again, a chance is cool, but to actually win it, no.
Said no.
No.
Only reason if Jay had this belt 3 more months,
yeah,
I would say Logan Paul could beat him. I think
that.
Logan Paul will be world champion one day. And if Logan Paul is going to be world champion, this is the guy to probably beat it off of.
He's got to beat somebody.
Logan ain't winning it. Gunther is waiting for Jey Uso again. Yeah, I get that. I didn't say he wouldn't now. I'm talking about in general.
I think he has to beat somebody we don't like already. So like, it's got to be 2 people we don't give a fuck about, and then they'd be like, all right, well, yeah, we don't like the other guy, so we'll take Logan over this guy. But no, not Jay, not like
Jay. Anybody but Jay, huh?
Anybody but Jay. Not right now. No.
Okay, here we go. I think Cena is going to put Truth over, especially given the fact that the belt isn't on the line. I don't see Cena getting a pin, though. Maybe a fluke pin. You can go with that as well.
Okay.
Okay. I just see. I see writing on the wall. And again, it's a Saturday main event. It's supposed to do the job, which is get over the next show.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that's what it's supposed to do, is get the next show over. Will it do that? Will it progress the show? I think Jay wins by disqualification. Maybe Logan Paul finally gets caught with the brass knuckles to the face, and that's what gets him.
I don't want to give him a DQ win though. You're supposed to make him dominant.
Is he going to be? Do you think can you see Jey Uso pinning Logan Paul? How many pinfalls have Logan Paul taken? I can't say it's been that many.
I guess that's true. Okay,
that's all I'm saying. Okay. But how else do you make Jey Uso a bigger name? Logan Paul is going to have at least 1 million people listening, watching on his own, right? So that could be good for Jey Uso to go over. He looks like a champion. That title everybody loved, I never even wanted that belt until recently, until seeing him with it. I'm just like, yo, that John is, I need it in my life. I need that belt in my life. So let's take another thing here moving forward on Saturday Night Event. We do have the big bad Damian Least. And she puts on lip glosses popping. Her lip gloss is cool.
No, it's just baffling. I don't know. Okay, so here's the thing. Another steel cage match for Drew is like seeing New Day versus the Usos again.
What is that supposed to mean?
I want something different. So
okay.
Maybe,
oh my God, you young people.
I'm just saying.
You young people.
Different.
You young people y'all are tripping.
Steel cage.
Huh?
We've seen Drew in the steel cage against CM Punk.
Okay, now you saw him in a Hell in a Cell, not a steel cage. They're two different.
Either war, same thing.
They're different. They're different. They're different. Just saying, they are completely
what about
different.
The ambulance matches? What about an I Quit match? What about a last man standing match? Like those are the matches I would rather see.
I'm sorry. You literally just said I don't want to see Drew in a cage match, Hell in a Cell match.
Yes.
But you want to see another last man standing match. We've seen
we
saw at least 7 last year alone.
Where? Who was the last one?
We just had Monsters Fall Anywhere. 2 monster matches were last. We just had Drew and them in the last man standing match. Logan Paul and Jey Uso is going to be a sleeper match. Of course, it is Logan Paul. He's underrated as fuck. That's what Logan Paul is. People want to hate him because of his affiliation with what he lives his life is. But inside the squared circle, he's better than Hulk Hogan ever was. How about that?
I mean, I agree, but I just
He's better than Hogan ever was.
The crowd on their feet. On a man. Oh, what the? Wait a damn, what the hell?
What, y'all thought he was gone?
My bad, my bad. You know what I meant.
Y'all thought we were gone because we was in a new studio?
You know what I meant. Sheesh.
I know you.
Something different.
Well, you know what's different? The fact that you just said I want a last man standing match over a cage match. I don't even like Damian least, okay? That well, okay? But I'd rather see Damian least in the match than in a cage match than a regular match. I tell you that much.
Okay.
So
I mean, okay.
All right. Yeah. Wake up.
Over
Pay
and
attention.
over.
Wake up and pay attention.
Over and over. Okay.
What cage matches have you seen over and over?
Well, with Drew, he has like plethora.
He has like what? You keep
of
saying you have all these things, but you ain't named one but Hell in a Cell.
Okay. Is that not like a good example right then and there?
No, that's one since October.
Okay, all right. I got to do my research. When I find the other 7 that he's had, I will let you know.
Well, good luck with that because you're not going to find them. Okay. That's all I know. Okay. You're not going to find those things. But hey, guys, you're tuning in right now, locked into the Mike Knoxxx Show here on Unpopular Review. And on Unpopular Review, we have a lot of things to say. We talk about a lot of people when we tell people how we really feel. And sometimes those people don't like what we really say. But hey, it's okay. We still like you the way you like us. And just keep listening, keep tuning in, keep being locked in and loaded with us here. If I say that right, yeah. Us here at Unpopular Review, Wrestling and Entertainment. And always remember to keep your head to the sky because up high is where you want to fly. I know that didn't make any sense, but I was just stalling because I want y'all to know one thing.
Breaking news. This just in. The thoughts and opinions of Mike Knoxxx solely belong to Mike Knoxxx and does not represent Unpopular Reviews Wrestling in any way. Now back. Breaking news. This just in. The thoughts and opinions of Mike Knoxxx solely belong to Mike Knoxxx and does not represent Unpopular Reviews Wrestling in any way. Now back to the show for the intelligent wrestling fans.
Charlotte Flair is the greatest women's wrestler.
So I don't know what happened there.
The hoodie, though. Oh, shit. That just got me excited.
Oh, stop.
Stop it. Get some help.
you waiting for Unpopular Review OnlyFans page. We got Willie getting set up soon, people. You want to see Willie gyrate with his drawers on and his boxers? You can catch that on the Monday night show that comes up again later tonight after Monday Night Raw. Dice, can you do me a favor? Give me a commercial in here somewhere. Please, if you have an old one somewhere, popping in there, locking somewhere backstage. But today, here on the program, y'all, we will be talking about so get your stuff ready for this one, y'all, especially you, Vaughn. I know you backstage. Get ready for this one. Blind top five ranking. Bringing in the crew for this one. Top 5 RKOs. Top 5 RKOs. I can see them backstage right now. They like this, y'all. Honeybee, see, they're like this. Oh, shit. Okay. Top 5. Which one Mike gonna pick? Because one gonna be stupid as shit.
Wait, are you giving our list or you have the list?
No, remember blind rankings. Remember, it's gonna pick a random RKO. You gotta tell me 1 through 5. Okay. That's how that goes.
I think I already know which one is coming first.
No, you don't, because the one obvious. I think there should be maybe 2 obvious ones.
Yeah.
Right.
Probably the one I'm thinking.
Right, but where would they be? Right? Would you say Evan Bourne over Seth Rollins? Would you say Seth Rollins over Evan Bourne? Right? I personally like the one he did just recently with Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, Tom Brady, the Goat Hill, Tupac Cena, out of a FU into an RKO. I never saw that before. I thought that was great. And that again, how was that thing we just saw? Backlash wasn't that bad to me. It just really wasn't. It wasn't great, you know what I mean? But it did its job. It served its purpose. and that's what the part that I thought mattered most, that it served its purpose. But that's coming up later on the program today, talking about that. But yeah, back to this match here. Give me a winner. Cage match, girl. Damian Priest or Elise or Nicolas Cage, Drew McIntyre.
It'll probably be Drew. It'll probably be Drew for sure. But I don't know, man. Maybe they might do a 1-on-1 and or split it up. Drew won the last one. They might give this one to Damian. They might do it again. Something bigger than the steel cage. I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe I don't see Drew winning this one. I think they might really give it to Damian just on some. Keep the.
He has done that AA and 2 or RKO frequently over the years. You're like the second person to ever say that to me. I don't remember the other ones. That's the first time I had that. I've seen that done. I
saw an interview that said the first time they did it, it wasn't supposed to happen like that. So he wouldn't really count the first one.
Okay.
Yeah. So this last one they did, yeah, he said that was planned, but the first time they did it, it wasn't planned like that. It just kind of happened.
Look at you doing your research, honey.
I was watching his interview and he brought it up, or someone brought it up, and he explained it wasn't supposed to happen like that the first time. So yeah, I remember that.
Okay, so I'm liking this too, Dice and Vaughn. You see, it tells us how long ago the comments came up. It's a little timer on it, so they tell you like 6 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, a minute ago. Jeffrey said it right here too as well. He's done that one before Mike as well. Me and EC remember that. Well, EC, all he knows is wrestling. So, I mean, he don't remember shit about happening in the Super Bowl 2 weeks ago. He don't know about that. Okay. Patrick, I just wanted to push it for a second, Dice. That's all. I'm off. Backlash was better than night 1 at WrestleMania. Night 1 at WrestleMania felt rushed.
Felt rushed. That's interesting.
I don't think Backlash is better than WrestleMania.
I don't think it was rushed either.
But I get a lot of people did not like this past WrestleMania, and I'm off the controls now. Like, I get a lot of people didn't like this WrestleMania. I thought it was pretty. Backlash was good, but I wouldn't. It ain't better. The excitement of Mania alone, it takes a lot to bring it down. Over 4 RK. Oh well, I know that part. It's not a stat I didn't know. Over 4. We're talking about how many times was Drew Mac and Cheese was in a steel cage match over the last 2 years. She said more than 7. God bless you. Okay, that's the part that's crazy. Everybody now remembers it. Well, geez, Gallagher, G. Willikers. Okay, I enjoyed it, people. Get off my back. How did they win, though? How did they win 2 years ago? That's the question. Shit. All right.
That's funny.
Get back over here. Get this thing started. So I'm gonna take a little break. See what's going on. Hold on, I don't know why that's there.
Mine's delayed a little bit. Honey, get to Googling.
Okay, there we go. What'd you say?
I was laughing at what Jeffrey said.
Jeffrey started Googling shit. All right, y'all. We're going to take a break, y'all. We'll be right back here at Mike Knoxxx Show on Popular Review.
Waited long enough, man. What a year in professional wrestling. I mean, let's just be honest. Let's kick it off.
Previously on the Mike Knoxxx Show.
Any non-wrestling fan. Matter of fact, I'm going to back that up. Like, because we're going in, Vaughn, into year 16. Right? It's my sweet 16. Okay? And I've done some things, but it's time to get bigger and better in 2025. He goes to SmackDown. Look how long ago this was. And he says, not just a liver spot, not a chicken spot, not a dog spot, not my ball spot, but you can have my spot. And people were like confused, thrown into a tiffy. But no, not me. You know why not me, Vaughn? Y'all know why in the comments. Comment below. Let me know. You know why? Because the only thing that matters is Rock and Roman. What are you guys going to understand that? I digress. And then the best backstage segment this side of the Attitude Era. Look at you now. But wrestling fans next to my black people is the greatest community because y'all are all fucking stupid, crazy, and insane. And there's not a single word to describe the wrestling community.
Lose it, bite my tongue for no one. I put you on blast. So all the news channels, y'all can kiss my ass. And other YouTube or Google me, turn it up and play it. Cause many people think it, I just had the balls to say it.
Hold on here. Is this the barbershop? Is this the barbershop? Yes, it's the barbershop. Yeah, I mean, we can't talk straight in the barbershop. Then where can we talk straight? We can't talk straight nowhere else. You know, this ain't nothing but healthy conversation.
Yo, it's crime time. EST. Soul Man, Rocky Johnson. It's the Honky Tonk Man. NWO. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? UPR and Around the Blocks give to you This Week in Wrestling History with King Von.
Voice One's podcast and Perplex Talk Radio to give you the week in wrestling history. And so of course, on May 19th, 1996, on May 19th, 1996, of course, all right, I'm good, cool. So of course, that's when we know the legendary curtain call took place. As we all know that of course, Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Triple H all, of course, all celebrated. And it's definitely a Hall of Fame worthy moment in wrestling, if I do say so myself. On the same day in 2002, The Undertaker defeated Hollywood HH, the red and yellow guy, for the WWE Undisputed Championship in the main event of Judgment Day. And so, of course, on May 20th, 2001, WWF Judgment Day took place in Sacramento, and that was when The Undertaker returned as the Biker. And so, of course, that's when he interfered in the Iron Man match between The Rock and Triple H. And of course, on the same day in 2002, The Undertaker retained the undisputed title against RVD in the main event of WWE RAW from Memphis. On May 20th, 2011, Macho Man Randy Savage tragically passed away in a car accident at the age of 58 in Florida. Of course, we all know that the Savage was the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, two-time WWF champion as well. May 21st, 2000, WWE presented Judgment Day, of course, in Louisville. The main event saw Triple H defeat The Rock to win the WWF Championship in an Iron Man match with Shawn Michaels as special guest referee, because I'm getting my days mixed up. Anyway, of course, on May 22nd, 2000, WCW Monday Nitro took place in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and of course, on the same show, Vince Russo stripped Ric Flair for the World Heavyweight title. Jeff Jarrett defeated Kevin Nash to win the vacant title that same night. It was the fourth time the title changed hands in that same month. Of course, on May 23rd, 1999, tragically, WWF's at that time Over the Edge pay-per-view took place, and that was when Owen Hart tragically fell to his death, and he was only 34 years old. And of course, on his birthdays, May 19th, Andre the Giant turns 79. Aleister Black turns 40. On May 20th, Kota Ibushi turns 43. On May 21st, Woman would have turned 61. Mr. T turns 73. On May 22nd, Brian Pillman would have turned 63. Daniel Bryan turns 44, and Bray Wyatt would have turned 38. And that's your week in wrestling history. Mike Knoxxx, back to you.
Yo, it's crime time. EST. Soul Man, Rocky Johnson. It's the Honky Tonk Man. NWO. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? UPR and Around the Blocks give to you This Week in Wrestling History with King Von.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back. Welcome back, King Von. Listen, guys, again, we are not back here at 6 o'clock. That's just a one-time, last time, say goodbye time. But we'll be returning back on Mondays. I don't know what I thought about Tuesdays. New job, threw me off, whatever. But Mondays at 11 a.m. Get your lunch ready with your boy Mike Knoxxx, Honeybee, Michaela's Wonders. Everybody be back at this time except for Vaughn. So we will bid Vaughn adieu. Hopefully he'll be sending in his copies of This Week in Wrestling, because that doesn't fit his time schedule. And so we all understand that. All right. 16 years, Vaughn, or 11 years, Vaughn. It's a hell of a run to have you on for 11 years, brother. I really appreciate you. Always have, always will. Appreciate you for the things that you actually do around here and things you help me out with. But I do want to get into that match if we can, Honeybee, because this match right here, this tag team match, it's uninterested likening of a team of Chicago-made Phil Brooks and what, Second City Sun, okay, and my guy, everybody want to call him Homeless, Sami Zayn, taking on the future of professional wrestling and Braun Breaker with 2 Ks. They also thought it, I thought that was weird. They actually spell his name with 2 Ks. And Seth freaking Rollins will be here as well. But well, just in case y'all thought I was in a new studio, I wouldn't have this ready for you guys.
Charlotte Flair is the greatest women's wrestler of all time.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
It's never going to change. I'm never going to stop thinking that's not the truth. Okay? You should know it by now, although Bianca Belair is fresh on her heels. But let's go ahead. Let's finish up through here with this one, Honeybee. Who you got winning this tag team match?
Honestly, I don't know. I legit do not know. And with everything that's going on, I think we might get a new member on Saturday for Seth and Bron. So honestly, I don't know. I don't even think it's probably not going to end cleanly. It's going to be a DQ finish or something, and somebody going to get involved, and it's going to be a big old hoopla. And that's probably how they're going to end it. That's probably how they're going to end the show. So honestly, I do not know. I have no good answer other than it might end in a DQ.
She's garbage. I took out the garbage. Everybody's like, oh, great. The garbage has been taken out. I say, hey, I took out the garbage. Everybody's like, I can't believe you took out the garbage. That's not what you say. When somebody takes out the garbage, you say, thank you for taking out the garbage.
I don't know. I think that's probably one of my favorite promos she just did. I like that line. I really like that line.
Of all time. Like Becky Lynch won me back with that promo. All it's about my girl Bailey. She won me back. But that's who I think should be the new member. Your boy Sami is from the Homeless. You listen, I think that's what I think she should join. I've been dying for a female to be part of a faction. Okay, I think the writing's on the wall for that. Whether they pull it or not, I'm not sure. I don't think she would interfere in this match coming out here in that situation. So, is there room for another guy? They haven't done enough with Braun, in my opinion, at this time. Becky must have had a bad garbage. Listen, I said before, until I see Bailey on TV, I think she ain't coming back. That's all I'm saying. You don't talk about people like that who's in the company still. That's typically reserved for those who left the company. So the fact that she's talking about her like that, and she's there. Hopefully Bailey's back this week, and we, that won't go no further. Since now we got Julia is now officially on SmackDown. That whole rivalry that happened with the NXT girls coming up with her and Roxanne Perez and them, that's gone already. So Julia is now officially on SmackDown. We learned that on Friday as well. But I'm really excited for this matchup. I think this match is going to be worth everything it needs to be and then some. And I think we're going to enjoy it better than what people actually give us credit thinking that they're going to enjoy. I really do. I think it's going to be that good of a match. I think Saturday, even though it's only 4 matches right now.
Okay.
That's the thing, right? Like, so I'm not sure if we're doing a prediction show on Saturday Night Main Event for Unpopular Review. So come back and check that out for sure on Thursday if we do have it. But as of right now, there's 4 matches on the card. We got this, and so I'm gonna go with Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins winning. Who you got winning this one?
I think it's a no DQ, and somebody else.
This one? So you're gonna have 2 matches be no DQ today? Is what you're saying?
Yes, because somebody's gonna interfere, and it's gonna be some bullshit. That's just how I feel. It's gonna be some bullshit. So I don't think anybody's gonna cleanly win. And if they do, it'll probably be a dirty win. So I think probably Seth and Bron for the dirty win. But if it's a no DQ, somebody else is going to emerge. That's okay.
Hey, that's your pick in that one. So I think in this one, Braun Breaker and Seth has to win.
Okay.
They're a new faction. To become dominant as a faction, you need to win a match, right? And I think they just remember next Monday is the draft, so be ready for the shakeup. Have they reported that yet? When the draft was? I haven't seen an advertisement for that, but Jennifer be knowing her shit's naive, so I'm let her have that one. Okay. I personally think that these girls that they have to win this match. I think it's mandatory that they win this match, and nothing else matters to me but them winning this match. They have to. It just makes no sense if they do not win this match. So I got them winning. I also got Cena winning. You got R-Truth winning. All right. In the cage match, I got Drew winning. You say another DQ in a cage match, which I've never seen that before.
Well, no, I thought I said Damian. Maybe they might give it to Damian to make it 1-1, and then they might have to do a repeat.
And then Yeet versus Paul. We both got Jey Uso winning this match.
It has to be the Yeet man. It has to.
He has to win this match. I'm gonna get ready, guys, and bring on the crew to the program as we go ahead and we discuss something that I like to discuss here. First off, Dice Nan, welcome back to the show. Vaughn, welcome to the show. Thanks for checking in. How you fellas doing today?
Feeling great.
Dice, you're muted. There you go.
I like this setup. It's really nice.
It's not bad.
Well, we should be here. Okay, so there we go. All right. So we do have you're not there, Dice, at all. Vaughn, I like the hoodie.
Thank you.
I like the hoodie. Would you bring that back?
Yeah, I got it from WrestleMania. I got it at the Superstore.
Okay. Look at you. Look at see them transitions is smooth over here, right? So how y'all in the audience, right, watching right now? How do y'all like the new trial studio that we're working on right now? I think we look cleaner, right? We look a little sharper, right? We do some things here, you know. But I'm very interested though in this pay-per-view. I'm dying to see not this pay-per-view. Saturday Night Main Event. I think it's going to kind of change the balance of, if you will, it shift us back because Mania wasn't the greatest ending. A lot of people didn't feel. A lot of injuries happened. Roman left, right? We haven't had Cody since then. Bianca's hurt. Liv is gone. Right? Can't wait. I've never thought I would miss Liv Morgan on my television screen. Seth killed me without her on the TV screen. Cannot lie. I've absolutely missed that woman to death. But as we welcome Dice back into the program, what's going on, sir?
All right, I'm here. Next
Yes.
one, go next. All right.
There you go. Change that background there. Your thoughts so far on the day, sir?
I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. But it's also my medicine, so I'm up there. I'm everywhere.
All right. And you ain't never there. I'm everywhere. So let's talk about this right here, y'all. RKO, y'all know Randy Orton. Y'all love Randy Orton. Matter of fact, guys, is that like one of your favorite wrestlers of all time? Of all the times?
Yeah.
That's your guy. That's your dude. When I think of Randy Orton, all I think about is boats and hoes. I gotta make sure I got everything in the studio, y'all. It's a new studio. I'm just taking everything out. I'm just throwing everything at y'all for no damn apparent reason. I can do it because y'all know what it is.
Who are you rooting for tonight?
I'm rooting for everybody black.
And I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm back.
Have they done a title change on Saturday Night Main Event? Not in years. From what I remember, Vaughn, that's more your expertise.
I don't think so.
No, never. No title has never changed. I thought like
in years.
I thought
it's been a long time.
I thought
Shawn Michaels
Andre the Giant.
that was the main event, not Saturday night's main event. Technically.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Like I know Shawn Michaels won the IC title and the Continental title for the first time at Saturday night's main event when he beat the Bulldog. So as far as that's concerned, but other than that, not too many title changes on Saturday night.
Okay. Well, in that case,
Look at me. I want you to fire me. You fucking mark. Look at me.
that's what happened to me right there. But top 5 RKOs, people. Jay's gonna lose then.
I would bet you anything he will not lose.
Yeah, not the title. Not on Saturday Night Main Event. But if again, it's something about this. I know even what Jeffrey said about Logan Paul being in the wings waiting, right? I mean, not Logan Paul, Gunther.
Yeah.
I get that. But they do that lately by setting up the next match with another match. And one of these times they're going to have to pull that trigger. And someone's going to lose in that interim of making it to another match. I'm not saying this is that moment. My thing is, I thought he was going to lose to Gunther last week. Or who? No, not Gunther. Seth Rollins, right? Because of it's Seth Rollins. Mm-hmm. There were rumors they wasn't happy with his after. Everybody knows he was a little tipsy and shit at WrestleMania. I thought then he would lose the belt. When you see him, he looks like the gold yeet now. He's the accessories is matching. He looks like $1 million. The gold and black is shining. Mm-hmm. So I do think it's too soon to take it off of Jonathan Uso, but I think. Don't be surprised if Logan Paul gets this belt one day and really soon, like before this year is out. The man got his own damn logo in the middle of the damn ring, a prime hydration state. It's not too far-fetched to think he's going to be world champion one day. That's just what it is. David Arquette has been champion in wrestling. Logan Paul deserves a championship. That's all I'm going to say about that. But anything y'all hype about besides that main event at all?
No.
You're more excited about the Knicks. They play Saturday night? Is that game 2?
I don't know yet.
Game 3. Okay.
Not too much.
I mean, I think I'm just excited to see what everybody does. That's about it.
What do you mean what everybody does?
Like the matches, what everybody does in the matches. I just want to see where the matches go.
Okay.
Like, I'm just ready for the show.
Okay.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. There's no wonder you get D's and everything.
I had to play.
I was going to ask, are there any women on the show? But I don't think it is.
Right, so I'm thinking that fifth match might be for a woman this weekend coming up. Right, we might get that either tonight on Raw or tonight, or Friday night. Right, which is in Tampa, by the way. All right, so just keep in mind, guys, because listen, as he just said. How you mute yourself during the you didn't have my voice coming through?
I hear you.
Okay. So I got to figure it out. So it came on the screen, right? So I thought maybe that's where it would go. So, okay, we learn something new every day. That didn't play. All right, that's what they're saying, right? They didn't hear me when that was on?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I fixed that somehow. We fixed it. New things. Somebody had to be the test dummy. All right, so I spent all weekend on being the test dummy, and I'm cool with that. I'll be the test dummy for right now. But let's go ahead before we get up out of here, guys. Top 5 RKOs of all time. Ladies first.
Yeah.
In this one, so we're going to go in the order of youth, oldest to beauty. So that's gonna go with Honeybee to Vaughn to Dice Man. All right.
Are you the beauty?
No, you're the beauty.
Oh, okay.
I'm the beast. All right. So, all right.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna start off with a big one. Where do you put 1 through 5? Evan Bourne's RKO.
Number 2, because I already know who I have number 1.
That may not come around.
What?
You don't know. I don't have to put it there. It's about the top 5. So you want to be
fine. I'll put that. Okay, now I'll leave it at number 2.
Put that number 2. Where you going with this one, Vaughn? Top.
I'll go with number 1.
Number 1 with the Evan Bourne. Dice Man, what you got?
Yeah, number 4. That shit wasn't even that good. It wasn't that good. It wasn't that good. He barely got him. Got him.
I always say the same thing. So I'm glad you came up with that and had the balls to say that. Okay. Next one here. What about Mustafa Ali's? Y'all remember that?
Mustafa Ali.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell in a Cell, RKO.
Oh yeah. Give me go ahead.
Honeybee.
Thank you, Steve. I thought that's what he said too.
I did say Mustafa.
No, what Steve just said in the comments. That's why I said who's the beauty? I put that at number 5.
Okay.
Put it about number 4. Put it at 4.
Dice.
I'm gonna go 3.
Let me go 3. Okay. Chad Gable versus RKO. Monday Night Raw triple threat match with Gable and Kevin Owens. RKO. The Gable caught him off the top rope.
Okay, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. Honeybee's thinking.
I would have to see that one again.
So you get your RKOs up. Get your RKOs up.
I've seen them, but it's something I don't really remember like that. I guess I'll put that one at number 4.
Vaughn.
Let me see. I think I already have the Mustafa Ali at number 4. So I'm gonna have to put that one at 5.
All right. And just to do it for easy purposes, y'all know what number 1 is. The last one. Seth Rollins.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, number 1. That's what.
See,
you're not supposed to know that though. That's the purpose of a blind.
You got 4. You got 4 RKOs.
I thought that was 5. We had number 1 was Evan Bourne. Number 2 was Mustafa. Number 3 was Gable. All right, number 4. All right, well, there it is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm putting that.
I didn't even go.
You did go with Gable.
No, I didn't. I just
all right,
said
well, that was off the books then. So I'm not going to count
fine.
that one. All right. I'll take that away. So now with Mustafa. Chad Gable's RKO. Where you posting it at? What number?
Got it at 5.
You got it at 5. Okay. So that leaves us with just one more. RKO on Edge during the what do they call that, John? The pandemic era, backstage, the greatest match of all when he RKO'd him off the scaffold.
I already got to put that. I got to put that at number 3.
When he RKO'd him off the scaffold.
I got to put that one at number 3.
I got a 3, and I got Seth at 2 since I already picked Evan Bourne already.
No, Seth was removed.
Oh, Seth was removed.
Seth was removed.
All right,
removed.
Removed altogether. Wow.
Yes, because I said it out loud, which means you knew it was coming.
Okay.
And so that was my fault, not Dice's.
Oh, wow.
Okay, well, then I'll put that one at number 1.
Okay.
I'll put it 2 then since I got Evan Bourne already.
Well, there's your blind matches of the night.
Wait.
Where you put yours at? Well, you only had one spot left. No, I did not. I'm gonna tell you, this one ain't on me. That's not it. I'm gonna say him. I know. No, it's not. Evan Bourne was 1. Mustafa was 2. Chad Gable was 3. Then I just named Owens.
Yeah, come on.
Was 4. All right, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, goddamn it. All right, so there's one more. No. I just said the RK off the scaffold. That's number 5.
4. No, that's
5. No, that's
4. That's 4.
Evan Bourne.
Oh my God.
Mustafa. Gable.
Come on, Edge. Come on.
And then you took Seth off.
There's one left.
Come on.
There's one left. All right, David. Name any RKO to John Cena. There you go. That should be one. I'm done.
You might as well put Seth back on there.
No, I'm not putting Seth back on there.
It's Seth. Seth is one.
I'm not putting Seth back on there. It's not Seth. This whole shit was a debacle. Was a whole sham mockery.
Breaking news. This just in. The thoughts and opinions of Mike Knoxxx solely belong to Mike Knoxxx and does not represent Unpopular Reviews Wrestling in any way. Now back to the show for the intelligent wrestling fans.
Charlotte Flair is the greatest women's wrestler of all time.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
No, I got to go back to school. I just was. I can count the 4 dumbasses. All right, how many of you motherfuckers got a college degree? Don't come for me and my math. I just fucked up. I just skipped it somewhere. Shit, it's too much stuff going on. It's a whole new studio. I'm trying to look at shit. Every shit's all over the goddamn place. Okay, you know I gotta be fancier than the next person. So that's what that is. All right, so fuck y'all. Shit, I fucked up. All right. Man. I'm going to go ahead and get my black ass up out of here, y'all. Listen, I want to thank everybody for tuning in like always. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Listen, thank you for always making my show feel welcome and warm. Listen, comment below. Let us know your thoughts. Again, come back tonight for the Rated R review show after Monday Night Raw. We're back next Monday at 11 o'clock. We got all shows right here for the network. Y'all saw them play. Y'all didn't see them talk because I don't know the fuck that was. I thought the mic wasn't on. I'll fix that at a later date. But hey, thank you guys. Do me a favor. Do not wake up tomorrow morning and say to yourself, I love me some me and don't love God. I am out of here. Thank you forever and a day. I love you. Fingers.
Lose it. Bite my tongue for no one.